Hello there, right here. Welcome everyone to our live stream this Wednesday, the first month of November. First day of November, first month of November. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys had a great and safe Halloween. Doing all the Minecraft stuff. Well, we got a new snapshot today. Be sure to check that out over at my YouTube. I just uploaded the video covering all the new stuff that we get. Let me check the I'm trying to see if the multiplayer server is updated, but there might be a problem with that. At least mine's not updating. I don't know about you guys is. Let me just check the Discord, see if anybody said anything. Snapshot broke, server list, not testing server. Okay. Looks like other people are having the same problem. Alright. So I guess we won't be playing on the testing server unless we downgrade it. Well, yeah, maybe the server never got updated. Let me load it up in the previous version. 43. We'll load it up in 43 and see if it works. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Halloween was yesterday. Hope you guys took the opportunity to do something fun. Watch a scary movie. Go to dress up party. Halloween outfits. Go trick-or-treating. In general, like Halloween kind of falls into the whole fall theme. Like corn mazes and haunted houses, that sort of thing. I watched a scary movie last night. What was that? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know how new that is. But generally I don't like watching scary movies. I just find them a little bit too corny. Alright. Let me load up this and we'll see if it works. Hey, JF's in the chat. Oh, Jaw was here earlier. Jaw saw. Getting really close to 50 hours there, JF. Welcome in, Hornet. Always good to see some new viewers. If you guys are new to the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. Like Hornet there, you get some free emotes to use as well as points. Purchase different things of your choice. I'm doing pretty well. My voice is a little bit tired. I was doing a bunch of recording for videos coming out Friday. Working on the Mob Head Farm video. Thanks for following, Judge. Hey, Creation's back in the chat. Okay, let me check the server out. Okay, so the server was updated to the newest snapshot, but with the newest snapshot client, you can't access the server. So let's downgrade the server jar. And that way everybody can join. Thanks for following Yaduk. Or is it Yadu? Yadu? What's that one? Is that from Star Wars, Yadu? something I think in Star Wars that sounds kind of similar. Okay, so I'm going to download the server jar and we'll put it onto our online server, the testing server. If you guys want to join, you'll be able to, unlike before. All I have to do is rename it and plop it onto the server and it should work. Yeah, we currently have a problem with the latest snapshot. It's not working for loading up the multiplayer. Pyro Death coming in with the tier 1 sub. Welcome in, Pyro. Appreciate your support. And make sure to take advantage of all of the goodies that you get by being a tier 1 supporter here on Twitch. Like access to my supporter server, special roles on my Discord, emotes which you can use, a bunch of different places, and much more. Check them all out with that link there in the chat. Okay, so I got the new jar onto the server. Now all I have to do is hit run and the server should be running. Yay! Well, we hope. Barrett says, hey Ray! Currently working on a contraption that sorts items into containers based on a certain ratio. Could be good for auto crafting when you want some amount of items to go to crafting one item, others to another item. That is fascinating. So much cool automation can be done. I've been having fun with the auto crafters myself. More recently I put out that video about auto crafter, really small, I think it's like 3 by 3 by 5 blocks. And it's you do 99% of all recipes, which is insane. Okay, so the testing server is updated, so you guys can hop onto that. Let me write up a little message about what we're working on. While I'm doing that, you guys could make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube and join all of my other socials if you have them. Check me out, see what I'm up to on all of those. Playing in new snapshot today. New 1.21 snapshot today. Playing with auto crafters and copper ball. Viewer. Alrighty. And then I'm also going to make a note on testing server, because you have to tell them that we're playing the 23W 43E 5 viewers on tester. Recent newest snapshot is broken. Okay. I'll post that, so if anybody wondering what's going on. I believe the title it has the join command. People should know to join, right? Does it have the join command? Maybe it doesn't. Let me double check. No, it doesn't. Okay, let me fix that. Join. There. Sweet. Alrighty. We are here on the server. Got it running again. Wasn't running there for a little bit, but now it is. So, I've been having a lot of fun with auto crafters and the new copper bulbs. One thing I really hope is they add in so that different colored ones, the different oxidized version, produce different amounts of redstone signals. Currently, they're all the same, being 15. Not sure why they didn't add this in. They probably thought of it. Because then it could be more useful, kind of like cakes. You know, like different layers of cakes produce different redstone signals. New snapshot really broke. I could join with the direct. Oh, you could join with the direct IP. Okay, good to hear that, Jawsaw. I went ahead and just downgraded the server, just because it's gonna make it a lot easier for people to join. People that don't know the IP, they don't know how to do the directly join thing. So, and there's really not too much that changed between the last snapshot and today's snapshot. Oh, someone stacked. They stacked the lights on top of each other. Nice. I thought about one of the downsides to using these as like a vertical redstone. I mean, that's really cool, but the downside is if you didn't want them to light up and they did light up, that'd be pretty annoying. Christmas lights, guys! Yeah, just a visual deleting of your... Actually, for me, it said it was never loading. It just kept trying to load, but it couldn't load for some reason. We did try to... We designed some simple circuits and switches with the new lamp. One thing I noticed is you can't pick block. You can't pick block the lamp with the actual... the different colors, or you can't pick block it while it's lit up, but maybe that's normal. I think you only can pick block NBT tags, and I guess that's not an NBT tag. Like you can't pick block. Can't pick block a comparator that's in subtraction mode. Okay, I kind of remember that. I think I made a bug report on it, and they said that was just the way that works. But it would be nice if you could pick block the light that was on. I suppose you can make yourself special commands. I know people gave me a bunch of different weird, I don't know what I call them, like custom blocks. See if I can find them. Like these. It's a lit redstone lamp. So if you place it down, it's already lit. You could do the same kind of thing with the lamps too, just for like builders. There's also like extended piston. Oh, I see. Then it retracts. Wonder how's that useful then? It updates it too. No, I'm gonna... I don't know if that one's so useful. Wait, this is where it produces redstone? Hour 15. It does say it's power 15, but it's not actually powering anything. Huh. Oh. What? Why is it not doing it over here? Did the update or something? Oh. Oh, okay. That is something. There's a bunch of different ones in here. You could do something like that. Hey, Nada. Announcement? Wait. I forgot that was even a thing. Nada made an announcement. Hey, I'm here now. See that? Oh yeah, also I put on the new cape. For... It came out for Java Edition. Oh, look at that. You can see Jason has it too. Oh, he has a Elytra one. Nice. But yeah, so check and see if you guys have the cape. I see. Go to skins. Yeah, if you're in your Minecraft thing and you go to skins here, and then go to your skin, click edit, and then you can choose what cape you want. And then hit save and use. I don't think I've ever really used that feature before. I never really put a cape on my character. Just didn't really find them that fascinating. Was not at my computer earlier, so it's not. Oh, okay. It's probably kind of nice to have a light colored cape. Because they might go with some people's skins. I don't think it really goes too well with my skin. I would not have checked for that cape. My sister hadn't told me. Oh, really? I wonder how she figured it out. Was she like changing her cape or something? Yeah, when I checked Wikipedia, they said they started introducing them on the 26th, which was like less than a week ago. And it was after I already made my snapshot review video, so I thought it was pretty appropriate to put it in this snapshot review video. It does look pretty nice though, like it's not too obtrusive. It doesn't have like a big image on it. Kind of blends well. So the last few times we were working on stuff to do with the new lights, copper bulbs. I was trying to design a... Where was it? Somewhere over here. Automatic shulker box filler using these, but I think I ended up not using them. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. So much redstone stuff. I thought it was over here. Oh yeah, here it is. But it turns out I didn't really use them. I didn't actually get this tileable either. But they are a fascinating block. Somebody was talking about the grades in Bedrock Edition. Okay, where are the grades? They could read comparator signals through them. Oh, we can't do it here, okay. Apparently in Bedrock Edition you can read stuff through it. Which reminds me, one thing we could do, I have this little test of a world with a bunch of testing stuff on it. It's been a while since I've been in the world. Let me see if I can find it. And then what I would do when new blocks come out, we would run it through these different tests. It might be kind of fun to do. with the new copper stuff. I'm trying to think what the world even looked like. Normal world. Oh, maybe I won't find it. I think it's that old. It's like a 1.17 world, I think. Or a test stuff out. When did Potter Snow come out? That was 1.18, right? No, it's 1.17. 1.17, but then the natural Potter Snow came out 1.18. It might be 1.7, but then again, it upgraded it. It might be more recent. I should remove these extra worlds too, so I don't get confused. Hey, Faran. We did get the server running. You guys want to join it? Testing server is working. I wouldn't think I would delete this world. It was actually. Wonder if I moved it. Did I move it somewhere else? It would be nice if it moved it. If it moved the testing. The testing thing was kind of in this really bizarre world. Snapshot testing. I don't think it's this one. I just don't see it. That's one thing I wanted to do today. I wanted to run through all of the... It might be in this world. Secrets Minecraft. Or maybe I could type in the name of it. What would the name be called? Testing snapshot or something? There's just check and make sure it's not in this world. It's open in 33A. We can open this one up. But I kind of made this. I made this area where I can easily test out new blocks when they add them in to kind of see their different properties. And then I can kind of show if they have like unique properties, kind of show how they compare to other blocks. Let me check. This is the world where I kind of show individual blocks and like all the cool uses you can do with one type of block. So there are power snow uses, the drip point, amethyst, candles, whenever they come out with unique blocks. So this is where it eventually ends up, but I don't see it here. I think it might be called test snapshot testing. Void chunk loading. Really, because in that world. Oh, it's this world here. Testing world. I guess I only have one copy of it. I don't think we'll corrupt it. Cross your fingers. Hope to die. Did I unmute myself? I didn't unmute myself in Discord. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to join Discord voice call, there's our Discord link there. This was a new world I started when 1.17 came out. And that's when Skulk floating came out, right? And Amethyst? Amethyst 1.17? Oh, just can't think when Amethyst came out. Maybe it was 1.16 because we have all the copper stuff. No, it'd be 1.17, right? I don't know. It don't really matter because 1.16 was a whole another one. I think this was not it. Amethyst plus 1 to 17. I'm pretty sure it says nada. Okay, thank you. But yeah, besides all this, we have this over here. I think I also tested 1 to 18 stuff here. And then 1 to 19 I went to New World. But we have this here. This is what I wanted to look at. This is... I made this lined up thing. Oh, actually, yeah. This tests how it compares with different things. Oh, I know what I did with this. I moved this from here. I moved this onto a document on my computer. Let me find it. I can't remember that now. I got tired of coming to this world, and then I just put all these different information on the list on my computer. Or that way we could test things easily. Then again, it might be nice to have an in-game world that's kind of set up. Things to test. Okay, I found it. Let's go back into the testing world. And then let's get the new blocks. Kind of crowded here. We're a bit cleaner. Hey, Woodward. We're gonna grab one of each type of block. So there's grades. What I like to do when I grab different blocks, I like to just use the drop key. That's all of those blocks. And then I don't think anything's unique about the tough blocks. So we probably don't have to test those. But then we also got the crafter, right? Is that everything that we got to do? Now what I do is I lay them down here. And then we can perform different tests. So we can perform, oh, and then I save them as a structure block. Yes. So I'll make it 3 blocks tall, and maybe like 7 blocks to the right. Something like that. Oh, what do we call it? Gerbil. Okay. And then what we do is, I go through my test. I have a list. So the first thing says, like, can you get the block by just punching it? Uh-oh. I don't think we can get this one. Probably don't need to test all the copper stuff. I just want to test one of them. Which breaks the iron door. Yeah, you don't get that one. Let me try the lamp. Oh, the lamp looks like it's also hard. Okay, I don't think we can get any of these. And then what I do is I load it again. And then we could try something like Silk Touch. I don't think we need Silk Touch, but then we can just try the tools. I believe tool it says is a pickaxe. Pickaxe. Oh, they also said they're mined by axe. Let me try. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Okay. I think we did test this. What did we test this on? Test this on something. It does say, like this one says, need stone tool, but you can use your fist. Also says mine with the axe. Let's try the stone one. It says mineable axe. I don't know if I believe that. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Mineable pickaxe. Okay, so it doesn't work with this. It does work with this. This one says pickaxe, but it doesn't work with this. None of these work with this. They do work with this. Ah. So, I don't know if this is a bug or not. It might be a bug that the door can be broken down with the axe, even though it's not wooden. It might have just copied over the stuff to do with the wooden doors. Slapped it onto that. Whatever says, having a very hard time lately, so the stream should cheer me up. Oh, sorry to hear that, Woodwarden. Hopefully it helps out. Yeah, if you guys want to join the server, IP is in the title. Yeah, also I made the word hi. You guys can join in the fun. And JF is almost going to get hopped on the server too. We don't need to try Fortune, Fire Burn. I don't think we could try Fire on this one, I guess. I guess we could take a screenshot of this. Maybe I can make a video about funny things. Fire Burn. Okay. Let's still light her up, boys. Game rule, fire, do fire, pick, true, okay. Hey, Lightning MC. I have a fraction loot for an inflamed growth plate. A fractured foot. Why did I read the word loot? I guess it's a bit small. Fractured foot. Dang, that means fracture? What is that? Means like there's a slight crack in the bone? What fracture means. Okay, it doesn't burn. Probably a good thing. Tiny break, okay. Flame growth plate. What the heck? That sounds harsh. I don't know if I ever had a broken bone in my life. Yeah, I don't think I had a broken bone. Or a fracture. Maybe I had a fracture, I just didn't know about it. Fractures heal themselves? Probably. I mean, broken bones can heal themselves too. You're probably less likely to know that fracture occurred. Suffocate. Oh yeah, we can test if stuff gets suffocated in it. So let's put some blocks. Give up night vision too. Guys, we got a brand new snapshot. This is 20. Oh, that's the wrong button. 3W. No, bad. Let's see if this works. How do I make my keyboard work again? Okay, F3 works. 44A. No. Nope. Well, you can do it manually. Effect. Give. Pray. Night vision. And true. Okay. So I'm just gonna put some blocks in here. And then we can see if they suffocate. I did show that one where, what was it? Oh yeah, the video. I talked about the new blocks. Talked about how it's strange that despite it looks like glass, it still suffocates stuff. Do they still have that, or you look inside of it? Oh, they do. Huh. I wonder, is that how glass is? No. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it kind of makes sense. If you're inside of it, you can see weirdness. There's chains on my face. Oh dear. So that was suffocation. I think those also make sense, except for this one maybe, because maybe this one. This one's supposed to be like glass. Okay, so suffocating. Pumpkin version 2. Is there a command where you can put this on your head? Or put it in your head slot maybe? I think to drink up berry. Let's see if we do. Place. No. What's it called for the player? Item. Block. Entity. And. We have to type this out. Oh, item. Oh, item replace. Head with. Oh, it does show up. Okay, great. Okay. That looks so silly. But I don't actually see the, whatever I call it, the grid pattern, or the grade, but with a T, grade. But it does look funny in this way. It's like you're wearing like a veil or something. The pumpkin that needs to be placed on the ground. Yeah, because if this was a pumpkin here, it would definitely affect my vision. That's weird. It's like it's be inside of it. And I don't know what this is even called. Like anybody who makes textures, I don't know if that's like how do people even do that? Like an extra texture layer? Make a bug report for that? Oh, I think this is intended because I don't think you can accidentally, you know, get whatever this is. Okay, so we tried suffocation. Oh yeah, redstone. Now we can try if redstone goes through it. Let's get our redstone out. And so yeah, I can't go through the grades either. That's fine. They're like glass, but they suffocate mobs. And again, like I said, it's early snapshots, so maybe they'll change stuff. Sometimes you don't know like what things to make a bug report on. You don't know their purpose. It is nice to have some blocks that are unique. Like if every block that suffocated mobs also let redstone through, it might be kind of boring. And I think it'll be the same pretty much for redstone. Yeah. I thought this was cool when I seen this first. Like the redstone dust on top of it. Because when this dust powers, so does this little corner red light. Though they are kind of different coloring. But Oh, okay. I thought it might be more of the porch color, but the porch is more of a much brighter. It's more of a duller redstone color. Maybe more like a. It doesn't even look like this type of redstone. Huh, I should really get that. Because that's redstone going through it. Compostable. Compostable? How do you guys do that? Like if it could go into a composter. Compostable? Compost pile? Compostable? Compostable? Anyways, I don't think any of these things can be put into a composter. Cactus next to. We get a cactus. Let me try to put the new blocks beside it. It'd have to be a pretty unique block to let it stand beside a cactus. But I don't think there's anything too surprising there. Put a sign on it or painting on it. I think all of these can handle signs and paintings. That is kind of fascinating. Is that normally how it works like that? I guess I never really tried putting a sign on top of a trapdoor. I guess it makes sense because it could be on the top side. Huh. What are the requirements for a sign? Because it doesn't work with a repeater. Is there any other block that's similar to like a trapdoor where it can go on it? There's not too many. Actually, you think about it, there's not too many blocks like a trapdoor. Kind of unique, where it can be. I guess the slab is kind of like where there's like a top version versus a bottom version. Hey Phil, how goes it? Oh yeah, awesome. Can it be shoved into a composter? Yeah. I think compostable? I think that's a real word. Compostable. Just don't know how it's pronounced. Hey Zan. Furnace fuel. Probably the only one's gonna work with this one here. No, it doesn't go in there. Also try. Nope, they don't go in there either. They didn't accidentally copy over doors and make it so that the doors could be burned because they think they're wood doors. That would be kind of funny. Okay, so next up is block light. I think I mean if it blocks light from going through it. Which actually have my night vision. Back there. Night vision might be good not to have at the moment. So try like this block and this block. I think there's only two we need to check. Oh, there is light coming through? Guidelight is 5. Let's go somewhere where it's darker. Guidelight is 0 here. Okay. Very dark. Let's put this in. Guidelight is 12. 15 to 12. Wait. That means it diffuses the light. Diffuses the light by 3? I don't think other things do that. Let's try the ice. I don't think this ice will work. Okay. Try the normal ice. Oh, I guess that is normal. Diffuses light by 3. Okay. Why did I think... Maybe it was water. One of them diffuses only by 1. Oh, maybe it is only 1. Okay, so if you start here... 15, 14, 13. Okay, so it is only 1. It just seems like it's more standing a bit lower. Zan passed 20 hours. I sleepover, stayed up to 5 a.m. playing games. Wow. Hopefully you got enough sleep. Pretty crazy. Was it Halloween themed games? You can watch a lot of movies if you stay up to 5 a.m. Okay, so diffuses light. Take a screenshot of that. Oh yeah, then let's try this. The grade. The grade lets all light through. Kind of what you expect. Hello? Let me out, let me out. Rocket League Injust 2. I'm not familiar with Injust 2. What type of game is that? Okay, so we looked at, now we can look at piston pushing. We can just remove this. So weird to see it still stay on. Okay, we can't push that. Okay, break off doors with pistons. Of course, we can move this. Okay. Because this is talent, you can't. Alrighty. That's everything related to pushing. Next up is polling. I guess we could just put some stickies on here. It should work with polling. Polling is kind of a... You can push it, you can typically pull it, unless it breaks it, like the door. Nothing much there. Is this different than like a composter? So if I turn on my quiet redstone, so much quieter. Might be a little bit too quiet. That's kind of make me think, you know how I was talking about how they would come out with a quasi-connectivity piston, or a piston doesn't have quasi-connectivity. And they didn't actually come out with that, but they came out with a way for like Bedrock Edition to make T flip-flops more easily. Isn't... Oh, it's cold here. Is your skin a penguin? Oh, how appropriate. But yeah, this is in better conditions. We can't push it. I guess I could update the info command. Okay. Testing. Crafter. Copper. Testing. New. Crafter and copper. Oh. Copper block. Features. Okay. Hopefully that explains what we're doing. Okay, and then so we looked at pulling, pushing. Oh yeah, water washing. I don't think water's gonna wash away any of these. Okay. You can't also waterlog this one. Washing plus waterlog. Waterlog these trapdoors. I guess we can also put this back in. Waterlogging. It would be kind of cool if you could waterlog these. You know, if they would like work like the mangrove roots. Is that what they call mangrove roots? I think so. Choose a DC hero and fight. Okay. What is that game played on? Is it played on PC? Oh, it does look like it's a little bit. Wait, are they not? Oh, okay, yeah, we're in the new snapshot. That's why it looks different. I was like, did they just fix this? But we're in the old snapshot, so it's still broken. Played console as far as. Okay. The block place on is just test for if it's a block that needs a certain type of support. That's what I would be testing. But I think it's kind of straightforward. All these can mostly be placed in the air. Whatever says, is there any changes that you guys would like to see in 1.21 in the next few months? I'd like to see the copper, the different types of copper produce different types of redstone output with comparators. Like this one should produce different amounts than this one. Something I mentioned in the video. I think it makes sense because there's not really, for a redstone reason, there's no distinguishness between these two. Like it didn't matter if you use an oxidized one or not. But it would be nice if they had different redstone strengths. Then you could have one of these. It could be like a cake, but it could also move. So it'd be very similar to, it'd be like having a composter, but you can turn the composter off too. So instead of having, maybe I should actually put this in a video. I think I can explain this much better. Oh. So if you want to turn a comparator on and off with a composter, you have a very specific redstone signal. You have to move it, right? So we'd have to move this composter. And this is often how people do this type of redstone. Another way you could do it is if you had a block in between. And then you move this block between. That would also take a piston. I don't know, is there a block that you can change? You could change this redstone signal? But if this would work, then every time you just have to turn this off. Every time you turn this off, it would turn off the redstone signal and turn back on. We can turn it back on again. But this always gives the same strength. And the nice thing is this gives a low amount of strength, which is useful in some things. Equal to the light level it produces. How would that work? What's the highest? I guess the highest light level is kind of associated, because the highest light level is 15 and redstone signal is 15. Huh, never really thought about that. Hey Abjur, thanks for lurking in the chat. Everybody can see where you're going. You look like a rocket launcher. 3, 2, 1, 0, launch! Got like boosters on you. Rocket boots. Yeah, welcome in, JT. But yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything like this? Is there any type of container that produces comparator signals? Let me just look at the Wikipedia. I can't keep all this stuff in my head. When in doubt, ask Wikipedia. Comparator. Okay, so we go down here. There's a list of everything. I think this is there. Yeah. Maybe not. Is this really this? What about this? I think this is more miscellaneous. Oh, okay. We got the normal ones. So pretty much anything, most of the stuff can't be moved. Hopper or minecart. Minecart top of a detector rail. That also had to move with the piston. Can you not do your rockets here? This makes too much noise. Is the activate rail? Turn it on and off like you were thinking. Yeah, I think you might be able to do it with the hopper clock, but it, it might be kind of convoluted. Let's just make a data pack that makes rockets quieter. They're just so much louder than anything else. I think you did something like this. And then if you power activate rail, then it makes it so a hopper hopper cart can't pick up stuff? Or is it? Oh yeah, I guess it can't pick up stuff. But I guess we're also powering this so it doesn't pull out stuff. So if you put something in here, and then if you read it, is it detector rail? Oh, detector rail. Okay, I put active rail. The problem with the active rail, yeah, then it powers underneath anyways, right? I guess that works, but then it's powering this hopper. We can't pull stuff out of it anyways. You need another hopper minecart to pull out, right? Composters and contraption to feed it. Pumpkin pie slices. Yes, yeah, you could clear out your composter by filling it up. That's true. I don't know what would be easier, doing this or doing that. That would not be renewable. This would be renewable, where you could do step block, stone, do something like that, and then you could pull the stuff out of it. Okay, it has to be a bit higher up, right? Step block, lab. I have to move this up a little bit. Upper. Okay, so now it's pulling out, and then once it goes away, yes, you can turn it off. And then you'd have to pump this back all the way back up here again. Convoluted. Oh yeah, it's convoluted. I think I said convoluted. Here, I think you're right. Convoluted. But yeah, that's one way you can do it. You can also do this with a hopper cart. Well, I guess you could do this with any container, right? Right? I think, yeah, this actually works with any container. So I guess it's possible, but just really annoying. Even a shulker is going to work, because you could actually place a shulker with the dispenser and then break it. But it would definitely be a huge game changer if this could do that. I mean, I guess not be huge, but if you did need this type of contraption, like rather than doing this, because I use this quite a bit in different farms and stuff, where I push composter that has something in it to activate something. I don't know why I do it. Maybe for like vertical redstone. Because like when you do this vertical, you don't have to worry about budding problems. Like if that was a redstone block. But if this can do it, all you have to do is power this. It does take 2 pulses to do it, but you could easily do that with a observer. Every time the redstone does turn on, you light it up. Every time it turns off, turn it off. Compared to if you hooked it up directly. Turn it off doesn't turn off. I'm getting close to 10 hours there. Ant 2. The redstone output is tied to either light level or weathering level. There could be an application for it in copper aging farms. But it would only apply to the actual lamps, right? Like you couldn't use it to you couldn't play it with any type of copper, right? Because like a normal copper block, you couldn't test to see if that one's changed. But you'd have to make the lamp first and then put it down and then oxidize it. I think most people would just oxidize copper. Probably what most people do is just oxidize the copper to the most oxidized, and then they just clean it off to whatever they want, and then they wax it to make it permanent. Something like that, maybe. I've not seen the new Five Nights at Freddy. It says it's PG-13, so I don't know what type of horror movie would only be PG-13. Maybe they could make a horror movie with only PG-13. This is called the particle producer. Kind of reminds me of like a maybe like an old-fashioned calculator. Doing calculations. Beep 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 beep. One of those huge heaters in a room. Oh yeah, so we got kind of distracted. Talking about how useful they would be if they added character signals, different strengths with the light bulbs. We go back to our testing. Okay, so don't need that one about. Different copper things. The last we're testing water log, testing place black, and then beacons. Let's see how it does for a beacon. Right, you need a whole 3x3 before it produces beacon block. For the beacon beam. Yeah. Okay. You no longer do the Halloween mob hunt? It's based off your computer time, so you can just change your computer time to Halloween if you want to. But if it's on a server, you have to change the server time. Okay, so that works. Let's try the lamp. Oh, the lamp works too? Huh. I guess because it diffuses light. I think everything that diffuses light can do. Probably something, some type of association. Beacon block. Oh yeah, let me look at the F3. Look at F3. Said stuff like wax, mineable, need stone tools. Oh, me catching Halloween mobs? No, I didn't catch any Halloween mobs this year. This one also says it needs a pickaxe. stone to a pickaxe. Someday you can find some kind of interesting stuff. I mean, it does say stuff like, we notice the door. The door says you can break with the axe, and it actually does work too. It also says it's a wood door. Automatic way to unweather copper. Huh. That's true, because you can't automatically wax it. You could see using a variable output as rather slow clock, using combined with a lightning rod for lightning. Actually, in that world that we're just in, this is where I made my copper converter system. It does a bunch of things. It does copper oxidizing, it does copper waxing. Can't remember what it all does. You put in copper and then it automatically puts it over here, and then it waits so long. That's the oxidizing part. And then it automatically breaks it up and lets you put in more. It also waxes it automatically. I can't remember the cleaning part. I think if you just hold the axe to your hand, AFK, I think it also automatically clean it. Oh, apparently I'd be in Lightroom mode for this one. Oh yeah, and the lightning rod. What does lightning rod do? I have it on the final version. I don't know which version this is. I think the lightning rod cleans it, right? Yeah, the lightning rod cleans it. But I don't know how well it... It might be a little bit hard to precisely clean off one layer with lightning rod. Okay, so we talked about beacons, we talked about F3. Oh, there's also F3 plus I, which sometimes has some interesting stuff. Not really for these. Pretty much the same stuff you can see in F3. What does this say with F3? Crafting, trigger, pickaxe, stone tool. It talks about the different slots, triggered, disabled. Oh, if the slot's disabled. Crafting ticks remaining. That's how, must be the cooldown. Items, triggers. Spacing, rotation, crafting, true false. Other non-waxed copper blocks nearby are oxidized randomly. Yeah, randomly, which isn't that useful. I mean, if you're trying to make an automatic system that, like, you just put copper in it and then it produces the different variations. Okay, we also talked about the debug stick. Wait, you can't use it on it? Oh, cool. You can do make it open crafting. That's cool. You permanently have it like this. Ah. can you do trigger? Okay, trigger turns off these lights. And then orientation turns it. Crafting, true or false? Oh, this is considered... Oh, I think we already did that one. I think we're in circles now. Yeah. Trigger, crafting, orientation. That's okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. I do like it where you can permanently leave the mouth open. Actually, is quite... Oh, okay, yeah, that is a really big mouth. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He always makes these janky doors. Power, open, hinge. I guess kind of everything you can see in F3. Oh, I didn't know they had this messages that says when stuff doesn't have anything. Oh, okay, that's useful. Okay, so that's a debug stick. There's also data, which is... What? How's the data command different? I think it's very similar to F3 plus I. Tells where the block's at. Crafting ticks, yeah, it's got everything. Wait, they have the X, the Y, and the Z, they're all spaced out. That's kind of weird. And if they're too expensive, needs to be removed. Yeah, they should fix that. Thanks, Command Star. Coming in with the follow. You guys new to the stream, sure hit the follow button. A little heart underneath the stream. You guys will get some free emotes. Copper doors and trapdoors feel like reskin trapdoors. Feels... Yeah, one of the things King B Dogs was asking on Twitter, like feedback on the lamps, and I gave him the feedback about the comparator thing, but I also gave him feedback about where I thought the trapdoors and doors should act like the bulbs. What happened? It's probably getting too many updates. Sensors need to turn off before they can power again. I'm guessing it's being powered too often. That's cool though. Lots of particles. Size. I don't think there's any unique sizes with these blocks. Like, stand on them. I don't think we gain anything by that. Speaking of that, when the new spawners come out, I think that's kind of the only new block that's coming out, right? Spawners coming out. I mean, that we know of. And then the breeze. The breeze is new mobs. We can play around with that when it comes out. But when it comes to the new spawner, probably gonna act very similar to the other spawner. And then what else? Talk about size. Oh yeah, TT blast resistance. Usually for this one, I just fill an area with the blocks. And then I blow her up. Let's see. Positive, positive. Fill from here to here. 11. Bulb. Bulb. Then I just go above it. Oh, this is actually, yeah, pretty big. Okay. Go inside of it. And do summon TNT. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good blast. I have to do some other thing too. What's our thing? Great. Oh yeah, both quite strong. I guess we try the crafting table too. Oh hey Nada. No, I guess not crafter, it's called crafter. What's your command do? It's like we went to a shop with a grand and wanted to buy 25 quid product. Go up person at the checkout your money and they said nah, you're too poor. Oh, talking about the anvil as being expensive. What does this do again? TNT. Oh, this is your TNT with the jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Oh, I thought I was supposed to. Huh. That was gonna do like the slow explosion. Actually, yeah, the TNT does blow up a bigger area when it's not inside of the block. I guess it makes sense because if it's inside of a block, it kind of muffles the explosion. Yeah, I think they should lift the requirement. That one sounds like echo, underwater echolocation, right? Is that what they call it? Like what dolphins do? What do they call that? Not sonar, is it? Why are the rockets so loud? Is it because it's tired? Oh, that's cool. You only see one part of the block. These things connected? Oh, I guess they are. Oh, that's cool. Only do 2 at a time. Break. Essentially, it's detecting strength here and using that to power different ones. Fascinating. Here at the TNT. Okay, so we went through all the different blocks, test them out. we come back, we'll hop in one of the worlds where we're designing a farm. Does it ad break? Or is it? Oh, okay. Perfect timing. I'm gonna grab some more water while there's an ad running. In the meanwhile, check all my socials on screen and in the chat, and I will be right back. And I'm back. Looks like the ad finished. What are you guys looking at? Oh, was it that TNT? Okay, so we played around with the new copper and crafter. We were working on some other things. Like, where's my wither farm? Auto wither farm, here it is. Auto wither farm. Maybe I'll update this. Oh, that is a lot wither. So this is the auto crafter we made for beacon farm, but we could actually use my new auto crafter. I can do also different beacons, but I wonder if it's worth doing or not. I find the similar gets nameless. Oh really? Did you check my video on that? Did that symbol work? In the description. The video I made several years ago. If we had the other crafter here, we don't have to spread the ingredients over everything. We could just put it into a couple of them. This is updating my beacon farm. Actually, make it automatic. So this is where we get the soul sand to make withers. Then they go down this thing. I think most of you guys have seen my beacon farm, right? That also barters the gold. You get. Well, that's how I get the soul sand, from bartering with the gold that comes from there. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the obsidian also comes from there. And then, oh yeah, and down below we have the wither skeleton farm. And that's where we get the withers and their wither skulls. And those wither skulls are piped up this rail system into the farm, but we also get coal, which we send over to the overworld, and we use that to power furnace, which comes from our sand farm, which is duplicating sand, putting it through the portal, and then piping it back over to the overworld. And then we're making glass out of that, and then we're piping it back in again through the portal. That's how we're supplying this. All this changes. Nope. Okay, that but still does work. I want to give myself night vision. The macro's not working. But yeah, so we're getting glass, and then the wither is getting summoned, and it will get killed. We get automatically summoned with use this machine, automatically killed. And then we're left with the stars. We get the stars, the obsidian, and the glass. That's everything we need to make beacons. And then automatically we'll craft them. But would it be better if I used the other crafter? Right now the obsidian is being moved around. We can try it. Let me just make a backup of this world in case I don't like it. Copy, paste. How can I get my keyboard working? Nice if the keyboard was working. Might have to unplug my keyboard. Maybe if I just open it up, maybe it'll work. What is the keyboard called? Keyboard. Try to find it on my computer. Microsoft Keyboard Center. Okay. I'll open this up and maybe it'll work once I get up. What do we say is a bartering farm? Nice. Let's see if this works. Yay, it works. Okay. Had to open up the program that makes macros there. So, made a backup. And instead of having all of these hoppers, we just have like a couple hoppers. Actually, now that working, we can also use command. Fill in thing. Sometimes works. Alright, so this is our obsidian source. Obsidian comes here. This is our glass source. And this is our star source. So stars only take up one slot. Glass takes up kind of a big chunk of it. I'm just trying to think if I put my crafter in here, which way should I orientate it? probably right here somewhere. Glass. I think this is all the glass. We can also route the glass around the other direction too. The auto crafter, we can put it down here. This should give us hopefully enough room to move everything into there. And then it has maybe we can move it up a little bit. Thanks for drink up Doom. How you doing there, Doom? Hey lots. So put the glass over here. Glass over there. Glass takes the most you fill up, right? Takes like 5 or something. The glass will be on that side. This will be the stars. Actually, maybe we can move this a little bit. So we rotate it. I'm probably overthinking this. I should try to think about where I could put it, where it uses a decent amount of hoppers to connect up each of the sources. The crafter. I could rotate it in this direction. Wow, guys, it's another star block. Lots of that. I really like your new 1 to 21 videos. Made automatic 8 game tick and 4 game tick for recipes with 5 slots. For a compact universal autocrafter. That sounds nice. People that want speed. Okay, so this side will be the stars. This will be, I think that's obsidian, and then this will be the sand. That should work. And if we probably move these up a little bit. So the sand's coming in. I'll go this direction instead. Like so. And then it'll eventually make its way down into here. If we raise this up, do we have any problem? This one problem we might have is with this one here. We turn this chest this direction. And we're trying to get it over top of this hopper here. I think we just need one more chest in here. That should do it. What is this thing actually reading? Huh. Oh, I guess it reads when the wither's killed. I completely forget how that thing works. Something like that. And then this one goes downward. Okay, so we should need this one. This is where our stars go. And yes, that's good. Oh yeah, we thought about moving the crafter up. Let's see how high we can move it. This one also is going to use some container probably right here. That. Yeah, we're getting a bit closer. So what if we move this right up? So instead of here, we put it here. That would. We just have to get this one to go into here, which we can do by. I guess we just have to like. There. Now all of them going into the crafter. That's not a beacon. Doom, if you could you update the pin message to saying we're working on making automatic beacon farm? That way people know what's going on. Hey Yodel! I'm very happy I came to stream and sent the pin message before loading my redstone world into the new snapshot. It shouldn't affect your redstone world, but it affects multiplayer. So you're probably fine. Just you can't load up the multiplayer screen. That's it. Like it probably works, we just can't load it up. Hey meow. Been playing with the crafters, everything recently. Okay, let's put in the redstone. Use these blocks? No. Polished? Yeah, that's what we use. We're gonna read the output from these two containers. Converters and put it into here. Doom, can you update the message? Okay, thank you. No, don't delete the previous one. What I want you to do is copy the previous one and then change the words out with what we're working on now. So like leave the part where it says like new snapshot links to the video, like leave that part in, and then just change the part where we're doing something different. So instead of saying that we are playing with the copper balls, you just change that to saying that we're working on beacon farm. That makes sense? Kind of cool how you can like triple click. Kind of just like crafting grid. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Hey Beck, he says, what are some new things possible with the new redstone stuff? Check my YouTube videos. I have videos that cover that. Cover all the good stuff you can do with it. Okay, so let's go in this direction, and we just need to fill up. We need more glass. Okay, I think I want this actually be on this side. And then this side would be the side where we have the lever that has to be plenty full for our work. Okay, I mean that's better Doom, but I wanted to link to my new video today because if people ask what's new, I'll explain to them. Okay, so we got more obsidian, and what's the other one? Star. Okay, that's what. I can get rid of this. And I guess we can get rid of this platform too. Well, actually, how about we just turn this crafter this direction? Oh shoot, should have. Guys, that's not a beacon either. How do I lock that? Okay. Oh, thanks for updating that. But yeah, then we can just have it put the loot right into here. Now we could keep our floor neat looking. That's much smaller than what we had before. What was going on with this floor again? Some fascinating design going on here. I didn't do this. Probably fix it. Huh. Okay, got that mostly fixed. I'll leave this open to get access to that. There we go. Floor pattern is back to the way it was. The difference is we now have beacon. Oh, there's a crafting beacon. Have it. Redstone goes into there. And the torch needs to be turned off. Ah, okay. Now, gonna be good. Yes. Yay. That's much smaller than the previous one we had. There's also, what do I call it, blocks here? I guess we could pump these blocks upwards. Instead of pushing them out this direction, we could push them out this direction here. Because you can't really access it, but or we could put them into a dropper, and then the dropper shoot them up. That might work. Because every time the dropper gets pushed, they'll push it further. Now it should be within range. And we could do the same for this one. Nice. Yeah, I like that better than what we had before. Back to working out, says Doom. Thanks for updating that. Did you say what type of exercise you're doing? You said cardio. What was the other one? Plastics or something? Plastic. Something I didn't recognize. Hey, Molly. Oh, we got that. We're also working on Piston Farm, but we'll probably look at that at a different time. I would like to look at my auto mob head farm. I'm hoping to put the video out this Friday. I want to do it for Halloween, but since there was a snapshot right after day after Halloween, it made more sense to hold off uploading the video until the weekend. What version is that? I think we're at 20. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna load this up. Oh, thanks for updating that, Nada. Yeah, makes the link shorter. Okay, I'll show you guys what I have. I did try to stop the loss of minecarts in the auto mob farm by putting down a full line of hoppers, so that I have no chance of blowing up. Did I hit play? Never tell if I loaded Minecraft. Oh, here it comes. Let's say you push play and it takes so long to load. Okay, it must be this one here. Auto Hobbit Farm. By the way, if you guys have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, know someone that has it. Make sure use it up here on Twitch each and every month. Get a free Twitch sub. Just have to manually renew it. And if you subscribe to me, I offer tons of cool perks. It's a great way to support me if you enjoy what I do with the farms and the discoveries. Turn this down. Really don't have to be very high. But yeah, I think I came back, put in a simpler system to send out the minecarts. That's kind of all I did. And I actually recorded most of this video. I just have to do the final editing bits. Probably be a little bit longer than my normal videos, probably like a 20-minute long video. Oh, Nada. While you're there, can you update the pin message? Make you guys work. Hey, Zox. I could just make you guys guess what type of farm this is. Oh yeah, I forgot why my skeleton stopped shooting at the goal. I don't know if I did anything. We had this problem before. I can't remember how we fixed it. Okay, now it shoots. It has to do with the skeleton not thinking it can shoot the golem. I'm not quite sure what that is. That's better. Is guessing what farm you're making is often something I play. Pretty sure I've seen this one before. Okay, thanks JT for updating in message. Disc farm, it actually does produce disc too. Though rarely. There's none in there at the moment. It's not supposed to produce disc, but yeah, it gets unlucky. I don't know if it's the creeper takes too much damage or if it's, yeah, maybe the creeper takes too much damage. Might be taking like max karma down there or something. Then again, it can't really take max. Much as I don't know. There's some weird cases where the creeper can get hit by a skeleton, but doesn't actually get aggroed on the skeleton. It's like already looking at something else. Okay, but yeah, I simplified the redstone here a little bit, moved it around. And I was just checking like losing the minecarts. Like when we drop them, I kept thinking we're losing the minecarts when they drop here, then they get exploded by the creeper and stuff. But I actually, after I put in a pipeline from here all the way down there, I think the lightning's actually destroying the minecarts as they're falling down into here. So, what I want to do is make a backup of the world. And then I'll probably put in like a little machine that we could test this out in. I mean, this is, pretty sure this is what's happening. Or at least can we guess what farm this is? Okay, it's in the pin comment now. So I made a backup. What do I do? I just want to make I think I want to make maybe a command that just summons minecarts here. Summon minecart here. Dang. I don't want to just summon it there. I wanted to actually summon actual furnace. Let's get rid of all these guys. Weather, thunder. For 0 days. Let me know if that's too noisy. Okay, let's get rid of all these guys. Bottom part. Hey, Matthew. Okay, we'll let him come back down again. So the idea is put in minecarts, just like they are currently, and then I'd let the lightning destroy them, and then I'd pick them up, and then I would just put them back in again. But what I could do is every time we do one minecart, every time it reads one minecart, we can make it activate a command, and the command could just summon a new minecart exactly where I want it to. I don't know exactly. Oh, okay, I think I might have an idea. Let me try, put in a minecart. Oh, okay, whatever. Big creature in it. Is it too noisy? I can turn off the thunder altogether. I have it at 0%. Oh, thanks, Starlight. Okay, so mob will come down. What we'll do is we'll let it sit right there. And then we'll try to get the coordinates of that minecart, and then we'll summon in a new minecart right where it's at. So how do I just do F3I maybe? That might give me what I want. Just want to get the same details, and then what we'll do is we'll keep recycling the same minecart, and then we should see if it vanishes or not. So it's gonna summon in a minecart. Done. The minecart goes down. It's destroyed. It gets red. Summons in a new minecart. Okay. Then we need to get rid of the old minecart. We need to get rid of. Maybe we can just have it get powered up. Something like that. Minecart's there, it gets dropped. Destroyed. Red. Thrown out. Okay, so it's just making a loop. Essentially, if at any point the lightning destroys this minecart, then we won't have. Then the system will die. And this way we could tell if we're actually losing minecarts or not. Now, if I make this turn off that. I guess we leave that. Just make it faster. So it could also, maybe it's not to do with, we'll see. It might not be to do with that type of minecart. It might have to do with the minecart. If the minecart's moved a little bit, maybe, then it doesn't work. Essentially what I did is I ran the farm. I had it so there was no way that the lightning could destroy the minecart. So I sent it all the way down there, and no way that the creeper could destroy it either. Oh, maybe the creeper destroying it from. I was pretty sure it was lightning that was. Not sure. Hey, squid. To make OP farm using crafter, already did, Matthew. I made a crafter that works for 99% of all recipes. Also made another crafter for every recipe. But if you do ! Farm, Matthew, there's a document that shows every farm in the game. So you just hook them together to a crafter. So I was hoping that I figured out what the problem was, but maybe I did. Maybe it's the charge, maybe it's the creeper's explosion. Let me just measure. Yeah, it just keeps working. That's surprising. Creeper's down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the creeper can actually do damage all the way up to here. Maybe we should just put some room in, if it is a creeper. I thought it was a lightning. This is 12. That means can damage 12 here. We have to move it up 2 blocks maybe. So if we raised this, or if we lowered this by 2 blocks. Maybe if we just lowered that by 2 blocks. Does that make anything? I don't think that really shouldn't hurt if I lower that by 2 blocks, right? Mobs just might take a little bit more damage when they fall. And that would be technically out of range with the creeper explosion. I thought by the time it does the diagonal, I wouldn't be able to reach her. Also, they're lowering it just by 1 block too, and see if that helps. So if we lowered this, it just means that creeper has to fall further, but we have water, so it doesn't damage it. The potion has to fall further, which isn't a big deal. It might have a little bit more randomness, but not by much. This mob will take more damage, but it is on honey, so it's not gonna make a difference. And I think that's about it. Oh, it might do... Oh, what the heck. Is it the jockey one that has the speed? No, I think it's the other one. It looks... when I seen that, I thought it was a new breeze mob. I was like, the new breeze mob, look at that. Blue particles and some kind of like light blue or white texture. Hey, guitar. The witch is healing the skeleton down there. Yeah, I think we might as well lower this by 2 blocks. I mean, so far it hasn't broke from lightning, so it must be the creeper. We'll lower that by at least 1 block, maybe 2 block. And maybe we can test it again. It's either lightning or it was the creeper explosion. For that reason, I thought it was lightning. I didn't think the explosion could reach it, but I think the explosion can reach it. So let's go back to the previous world. Let's lower it down by 1. And test it. This needs to go down by 1 block. That maybe I should go by 2 just to be safe. Don't think any mob will die from falling 2 extra blocks. How much does honey reduce fall damage? Not sure. So if I just make a structure block of this and just pull this down, I think I should be good to go. Yeah. Go forward, so many blocks don't matter. Up, maybe like 6 blocks. This side, maybe like 5 blocks. Don't want to put too much into this. Okay, we can go 4 blocks. Okay. And we'll save it. We'll go down 2. Oh, that. skeleton made it. That one's the same, that's fine. Oh. I guess the creepers from bouncing. Okay, clean up some blocks. And probably should switch this all out. White bar with clear. Fill from there. Here. Place. Last. What do these do? Hashtag glass? I don't know. Yes. That's what... I don't know what that C stands for. Let's try it here. Let's do white. There. Mark assistant. And our Gordy guy went missing. Put a new one in. Okay. Flashing glass includes all glass groups in the blocks in the group. Oh, did I actually have that as an option? Yeah, I don't have that as an option, but I had this. I know what this is. Hey, repair. What does the C stand for? I don't remember the C part. The sand? Alrighty, so Thunder, Thunder, that, and we're off down here. We're definitely missing a bunch of my cards. Three in here. Check for junk. Check for junk. Oh, I guess I removed the command block. Right. Might want to grab those command blocks. That or let's make some new ones. I guess it won't be too hard to make new ones. Summon zombie. There. In. Summon creeper. There. Okay. Depends on commands, so I don't have to wait for natural spawns to come in. Okay, so that should be summoning those mobs. Have to speed her up. Pew 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 pew. Sounds funny. Looks pretty cool. Okay, I should check the, now that we move the explosions down 2 blocks. They still don't damage the spiders here? Oh, okay. I thought I might plus damage them. Why is there a falling block there? I was changing something. Over here. No, still don't take damage. Okay. Here it says, hi Ray. Hi Ray, love your content. What are you trying to achieve? Check pin message, welcome in. Guitar says, oh Jesus, this is a really genius contraption. Thanks so much, Guitar. I wonder if there's a way to make that. Starlight says, how long do farms like this one take you? This one took me actually 6 years, but wasn't my main project. It was one I was working on whenever I had some free time. But yeah, most of the time was wasted at the very last, where you have the farm completely made and it's working, but you're trying to make it work very precisely. And that last 1% of work takes up 99% of the time. Like the fine tuning, like JT mentioned there. Yeah, I really started working hard on it. Actually, last fall, started putting more time into it because I had some more free time. And then they came out the piglin heads, and I go, oh man, this is perfect. This is the perfect time to work on this farm. So then we added the piglin farm. I think that was in earlier this year, and then at the beginning of this year, and then other things came up, and I've been working on those. Like we started working on the raid farm, and I've always been testing this in the background, just trying to figure out problems like this, like where's our minecarts missing? Our minecarts are going missing over time. It's like, what's happening? Are they getting destroyed by the explosions? Are they getting destroyed by the lightning? Are they just getting thrown out into nothingness? What farms have you built that you haven't uploaded? If you do !farm document, that's where I keep track of everything. Some of them need to be updated and stuff. That's essentially what this is. I have a automatic mob head farm, but it's outdated. It doesn't work anymore. So working on this one. Okay, so there's running an ad. While it's running an ad, I'm gonna grab some more water. Meanwhile, you guys can check out my social links. They're in the chat and also on the screen. I will be right back, and we'll see how many minecarts we have left. There's the document, the chat, if you guys want to see all the farms I've designed so far. We're over 95% to complete, but we do need to add in new ones. Okay. Oh yeah, so we want to see how much minecarts we lost. For some reason we're not getting zombies. We run out of minecarts? Uh-oh, we did run out of minecarts. Uh-oh. Well, where do minecarts go? I don't get it. Because I think we moved them out of the explosion. We destroyed by explosion. Let's get rid of the creepers. Count them. I feel like every time the creepers end up minecarts. But it's just this side. Okay, we got all those down there. Look at that. The creeper every minecart returned, and the zombies ran out every single minecart. I don't know if they're like holding them or. We got few. How many? We got a few mobs here. Yeah, I was hoping it would come to this. Okay, let's just kill them. I don't know if we're seeing this, is this kind of like a fluke thing, or is this actually possible? How many minecarts do we have here? I guess we'll find out. They're all going up. Okay, it wasn't too many, whatever it was. Hello or hello? Wait. One's upside down and one's backward? That messes with my brain so much. Now we have some minecarts. Are they getting used? Oh, we turned this off. Okay. We only had what, 3? Where did all the minecarts go, guys? Where did all the minecarts go? Creeper would be too far away to damage it. We can. Creeper's here, and explosions go out 12 blocks. Okay. 1, 2. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is only to here. And that's lower than the rest. Let's start back up again. Oh, we need to put in some more carts for these guys. Okay, now we have the carts in there. Zinger said, do you have a dirt farm? Yeah, like I said, do exclamation mark farm. It shows every single item in the game, Minecraft, how you farm it up. Thanks for following Star Plays. Okay, so let's also pay attention when the minecarts get dropped out. Oh, the minecarts are... They're... The minecarts right here. Close enough to the creeper, it could get destroyed. Okay. So I think we need to either send the creepers in later, which is based off of that. I guess we need to send the minecarts in sooner. Ooh. And then I think I said it. I hooked a direct line up from the bottom all the way to the top. And I thought it said it wasn't related to the dropping. Yeah, I do mention in the video, JT. Mentioned it's not really worth it since Wither Skeleton Skulls are productive on their own without all the hassle of super juggling. I mean, it looks like at the moment it looks like it could definitely, Crouch Creeper could definitely destroy the minecart while it's falling. Which means we have to send them sooner, which means I want to send them sooner. Might have to use a different redstone line. We could try some 2 game ticks sooner, because that's how long the torch takes, but I don't think that's going to make much difference. Two game ticks is what? 1/10 of a second? Sometimes the minecarts clear it. Their minecarts are up higher. So that how far or how fast the blocks drop? It has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably 2 more. 9, 10. It had to drop 10 blocks in 2 game ticks, which I don't think it does. We send them sooner. Are these creepers? They're actually dying? Are they dropping disc, I guess? Oh, the honey can't pick up the blocks because we put that block in there. I think that was to suffocate the extra mobs. That's what it was for. Okay, I put that in. There's a bunch of baby mobs in there. That one was holding a minecart. Where did that come? I thought it might be a chance that when a minecart gets destroyed, the mob would pick it up and then take it over there. Like when it breaks, it would pick up the item before the hopper picks it up. Oh, I guess it does. That one got some minecart. But I've tested before, and I looked for the minecart over here, and sometimes the minecart wouldn't show up over here. But I don't think it's the only loss of minecarts. Stop stealing our minecarts. That is something that they could pick up the minecart before the hopper does. Not sure if there's something we can do to stop that. Because the hopper is really close. Like, the micro breaks. Usually they can immediately get picked up with the hopper. But I guess there's just a chance that they pick it up. Drop them with swords. Oh, so there's another one. Minecart. Maybe these guys are picking them up too. And we're getting minecarts, so definitely nothing happening. But I did test this before, and I was losing minecarts and they weren't. So I figured I put a bunch of chests in and everything. Also trying to time the minecart drop so it's between explosions. I mean, you could just give the zombies anything to hold. Would have to be a wooden sword. Like if there was items, there's happens to be items down here, and they just pick those up. Ooh, we almost at 50 hours there, Hector. About 1 more hour to go. Well, well, well. Yeah, if they had the rotten flesh, they wouldn't drop it in order to pick up the minecart. The minecart's not considered a weapon. They'd just be full on their rotten flesh. Oh, there's all the, oh my goodness, we've seen 2 in a row. They're definitely, wow. Why are we seeing so much this time? I've never seen this much. Did I change something? All we do is lower it down. I mean, I did have to switch out this. When we had soul sand here, I switched out with the slab. Because, I think since they remember they broke mobs in minecarts, there were different heights. And they fixed it, but when they fixed it, they still didn't fix it so that they would get converted to charge creepers from lightning. So it still didn't work. Like, it would dismount them, but then the creeper over here wouldn't be a charge creeper. So I had to lower it down even more. But that should only help it. That should make it higher probability for the hopper to pick it up because it's closer to the hopper than if it's on top of soul soil or mud. You can't do the tick command through command blocks without doing something special. Oh, chicken must have been there. We're definitely getting a lot of minecarts now. In the wrong spot though. Look at that, like here's all our minecarts. Stop stealing our minecart. Because it's not easy to sort these back out again. Huh. Yeah, we never had this problem before. Like, it wasn't this bad. All the times we looked in the chest before, we never seen anything full of minecarts. That's why we're running out of minecarts on this side. Dang! The hopper's not locked. I mean, the hopper works. Somehow the mob could pick it up before the hopper can. I wonder if we should just give him some items to hold. There's an iron zombie. You just need to pick up some items either here, or they could also pick them up in the water stream up above. We can even turn around and shoot these items directly into the water stream, so that they would just sit at the top and pick them up. Like we could have a rotten flesh sorter and then pull the rotten flesh out and just pipe it back up in there. Then it should just go to the top. Right? I guess it will get washed over or pushed over. Like if there's items in there. Yeah, they got pushed over and they got pushed back down here. Oh, I can't put them too close to lightning, or otherwise the lightning. Hey, Fire Demon. We create a tileable crafter system. Wait, so I've created a tileable crafter system. Oh, that's cool. You can post it on my Discord. Other people will check it out. Channel for your creations. Yeah, Hector, you have to go down one version. It was in the pinned message, but since somebody, like Doom accidentally deleted the pinned message. No, Fire Doom, they haven't added that yet. Oh, you might also lost that too then, Nada. I just can't believe this whole thing's full of minecart. We've never had this problem before. I'm sure we're getting some minecarts. But only thing that changed is, I think the only major change recently, the slabs here. Maybe I could put, I don't have to do slabs both sides. It's just a creeper. I guess I could do mud on this side. Be fine. Okay, that's oh, nice. That's creative. Okay. Let's turn it off. And fill this back up. Oh, we go for creepers. Come on, creepers. Fill up the chest. Okay, one more. Perfect. Now, what did we do? Oh yeah, we just changed it to 5 items. Perfect. Does this point not give you a whisper on Twitch? Huh. I think that might have helped. Funny that could give you the difference. We're getting some music disc. But, I mean, I guess we can kind of see how many heads we're getting. It's all one type, easy to count up. But yeah, that seemed to help with the minecart stealing. But I know we're still losing minecarts somewhere. Thanks, JT, for updating. What's been the carrot I threw in there? Kind of a big difference. Now I got like no mic cards. Sticky fingers zombies. Is that what they call people that that are thieves? They call them sticky fingers? There's some kind of saying like that. Sticky hands or something. Shoplifters, okay. Yeah, shoplifters is a type of theft. Okay, let's see if we lost any of my cards. Coming in. Sushi, thanks for contributing 10,000 to the Dragon Farm. Okay, it's done. Oh, this one's pretty close. Okay, so there was, I can't remember, there was possibly one extra minecart. We'll just double check, make sure there's not some junk in here. There is one minecart that sits in here. But we actually did get back all our minecarts. Okay, well, this is better. I still think we're losing a minecart. Hmm. Other than that, I think it's all good. Like I said, recorded most of the video already. I'm just hoping to figure out where the minecarts were going. Then I can also put in some levers here. Stop those from summoning. Cat, bar, bar. 2 bars in a row. Kind of random chance again. That's kind of high. Nice. I will test this some more. I do have some more recording to do for the video. We're gonna go on over to raid somebody on Twitch. Stick around, guys. We can raid as a big party. I've been streaming for over 3 hours. Let's raid Jamie. He's doing half heart hardcore, so that's hard one-shot hardcore, that's what it's called. We'll get that started. If you guys know who Jamie is, she's a hardcore Minecraft player. She also participates in this event where they have a bunch of hardcore players all play on a multiplayer server, and they see which one lives the longest. Kind of a cool thing. I've been streaming for 7 hours, Ray. That's insane. Or maybe it's 6 hours or 8 hours. Oh no, one's counting down. Okay, she's doing a long stream. That's good. We'll come in and raid Jamie, see how she's doing on her hardcore world on the one-shot SMP server. Pretty cool challenge that they're doing over there. As always, when we do these raids, guys, if you guys could